Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're counting down the top 10 best series to watch on Amazon Prime. From thrilling dramas to hilarious comedies, this list has something for everyone. So sit back, relax, and get ready to binge watch some of the best content Amazon has to offer. Let's start our list with number 10, Three Pines. Chief Inspector Gamek, an empathetic and astute detective, is tasked with solving a series of mysterious and perplexing murders in the strange but beguiling village of Three Pines. The deeper Gamek delves into the secret lives of these people who have found sanctuary from the outside world in Three Pines, the more it affects him. The series also interweaves a dark, mysterious, serial story, which uncovers police failings to properly investigate cases of missing Indigenous women, as well as corruption at the heart of the Provincial Threat du Quebec police force. Number 9. A League of Their Own. In 1943, Carson Shaw travels to Chicago to try out for the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. There, she meets other women who also dream of playing pro baseball and makes connections that open up her world. Rockford local Max Chapman also comes to the tryouts but is turned away. With the support of her best friend Clance, she must forge a new path to pursue her dream. Number 8. The Boys presents Diabolical. The Boys Diabolical is a spin-off of the mature superhero parody series The Boys. Diabolical is an animated anthology series with a heroic cast of A-list voice actors and writers. The episodes are short and sweet, and there are a few gems that stand out among the crowd. Fans of The Boys will certainly be entertained by the easily bingeable series, but the most sterling episodes are the ones that abandon the genre completely and tell a fascinating, human-centered story, albeit with a gory, superhero twist. Number 7. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. This epic drama is set thousands of years before the events of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, and will take viewers back to an era in which great powers were forged. Beginning in a time of relative peace, the series follows an ensemble cast of characters, both familiar and new, as they confront the long-feared re-emergence of evil to Middle-earth. Kingdoms rose to glory and fell to ruin. Unlikely heroes were tested, hope hung by the finest of threads, and the greatest villain that ever flowed from Tolkien's pen threatened to cover all the world in darkness. From the darkest depths of the Misty Mountains, to the majestic forests of the elf capital of Lindon, to the breathtaking island kingdom of Inmenor, to the furthest reaches of the map, these kingdoms and characters will carve out legacies that live on long after they are gone. Number 6. The Peripheral. Set in the future when technology has subtly altered society, a woman discovers a secret connection to an alternate reality as well as a dark future of her own. Stuck in a small Appalachian town, a young woman's only escape from the daily grind is playing advanced video games. She is such a good player that a company sends her a new video game system to test, but it has a surprise in store. It unlocks all of her dreams of finding a purpose, romance, and glamour in what seems like a game, but it also puts her and her family in real danger. Number 5. The English. A woman seeks revenge on the man she sees as responsible for the death of her son. Set in the mythic mid-American landscape in the year of 1890, The English follows Cornelia Locke, an Englishwoman who arrives into the new and wild landscape of the West to wreak revenge on the man she sees as responsible for the death of her son. Upon meeting Eli Whip, an ex-cavalry scout and member of the Pawnee Nation by birth, they join together and discover a shared history which must be defeated at all costs if either of them are to survive. Number 4. The Devil's Hour. A woman keeps waking up every night at exactly 3:33 a.m., in the middle of the so-called Devil's Hour between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., for seemingly no reason. A social worker and a mother to her strangely detached son Isaac, Lucy Chambers keeps getting déjà vu and visions of things that have never happened. At the same time, police are investigating a seemingly random chain of murders that somehow connect to Lucy and her son Isaac. Number 3. The Summer I Turned Pretty. A love triangle between one girl and two brothers. A story about first love, first heartbreak, and the magic of that one perfect summer. Every summer, the Conklins belly her brother Stephen and her mother Laurel, stay in Cousins Beach with Laurel's best friend Susanna Fisher and her sons, Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly has had a crush on Conrad since she was 12, but says he only sees her as a little sister. Susanna and Laurel take Belly shopping for debutante dresses. Belly attends her first debutante tea and meets her fellow Debs, including Shayla, a wealthy socialite. Belly also discovers that Nicole is her big sister for the season. Number 2. Reacher. Season 1 of Reacher follows Jack Reacher, a veteran military police investigator who has just recently entered civilian life. Reacher is a drifter, carrying no phone and the barest of essentials as he travels the country and explores the nation he once served. When Reacher arrives in the small town of Margrave, Georgia, he finds a community grappling with its first homicide in 20 years. The cops immediately arrest him and eyewitnesses claim to place Reacher at the scene of the crime. While he works to prove his innocence, a deep-seated conspiracy begins to emerge, one that will require Reacher's keen mind and hard-hitting fists to deal with. One thing above all is for sure, they picked the wrong guy to take the fall. Number 1. The Terminal List. The series follows Lieutenant Commander James Reese after his platoon of Navy SEALs is ambushed while on a covert mission. Reese returns home to his family with conflicting memories of the event and questions about his culpability. He has nothing left to live for and everything to kill for after he discovers that the American government is behind the deaths of his team in this ripped from the headlines political thriller. With no family and free from the military's command structure, Reese applies the lessons that he's learned in over a decade of constant warfare toward avenging the deaths of his family and teammates. And that's all for today with our list of top 10 best Amazon Prime series. Let us know in the comments section how many you have watched from this list and which one you like the most. Also give us a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.